school in the state. Opportunity to, coach at the highest level. I'm always going to be a student of the game, so it gave me the opportunity to come here where I know there's a lot of experience, a lot of great coaches, so came here to pick up a little myself. Better, listening to clinics, listening to other coaches. If nothing else, just going to a restaurant, sitting down and having a meal with a coach that I've known and has grown himself, and will X's and O's on napkins. And film breakdown and film study is where every coach, I feel like, over the last several years has been able to get better. You can, if you have guys that are at different levels outside of the district or people that you play, they may share film with you, and it gives you the opportunity to see other offenses, other defenses, and kind of pick and choose and piece things together. Makes you a better coach than you would have ever been without that capability. Went to work for my dad. Worked for my dad for several years. He sold his company. I went to work for a company that he began his career with. It moved from that. Had an opportunity to go to work in Nashville, Tennessee for a manufacturing. They manufactured plastics, so got the chance to go to Nashville, Tennessee and live. Loved that atmosphere, but never could. And you hear guys say it, you really don't know if they mean it, but now I kind of get it. I never could get that desire to be a teacher and a coach out of me. So once my oldest had gotten to an age where I could trust putting them in daycare, they'd started school, it gave me the opportunity to go back and finish getting my degree and then move forward from there. When I was in my early 20s, I took that leap of faith and went to Nashville, Tennessee, and I'd never lived outside of the state of Oklahoma. I'd always had that kind of comfort zone, family around, people to help. I literally loaded up a U-Haul, I put my car on a trailer, and drove to Nashville, Tennessee, not having any idea what to expect. We were going to have a furnished apartment provided for us for a month, so I had 1 month to get my act together and get it rolling. So, as far as I can't believe I did that, that would probably be the one thing that, being a little more mature and a little more responsible now, I would have to look into a little bit more before I loaded up my family and took off. But, that was just, and it worked out well for us. We had a great experience. Would I change it? Probably not. No, I would definitely, no. It's one of those things, as a parent, as opposed to, the one doing it yourself. If you're watching your children do it, it's more of let's talk this over. Let's make sure that, things are going to be what you think they're going to be. But, everyone has, those moments in your life that are kind of, in a way, defining, that make you who you are today. And I think that experience was one of them. Took me out of that, like I'd called it before, that comfort zone. Put me in a place, in a position that I've never been in before. And, I learned responsibility and maturity from that as well, because I had nobody to set and fall back on at the time. It was, you better make it. Being older, out of college and starting this career later, I had patience that I didn't have before. And then as my children got older, now I can relate to those students because I've got children that are older than they are. I've always got stories about, my three oldest, that these kids, they think they may have something over on you, but you've been there, you've done it, you've seen it. So, as far as starting this career later, it's been a joy, and it's made it much more pleasurable at this age than I think it would have been at a younger age. I hear it even today. I'll call my bank, or I'll call a utility company, and it's the same thing every time. I call the bank. Hey, can I get a loan from you? And lady, are you not sitting there looking at my account? I got like $20 in there. So it's always that same thing. Can I get a loan? How's Microsoft doing? Should I buy more stocks? And it gets old pretty quick. My dad, I don't know if anybody remembers, but a while back they were doing the Bill Gates, kind of thing. I think it was with McDonald's, and they actually approached him because my dad is Bill Gates Sr. And they approached him about doing the commercial, and he is way sick of it. He's flat out told them, no, I ain't doing any more. So it's one of those things that it gets old really quick. Early on, it's kind of funny, but after about the 437,000th time you hear it, it gets kind of old. Actually, it's one that's out now, and I kind of enjoy it. It's Frozen. It's my kids. It's like putting on some kind of, it's like they're being hypnotized. You put that movie on, and they can be bouncing off the walls, and toys flying here and there. And I stick that on, and and they're just frozen. I kind of like it too, so I'll sit down and watch it with them. It's a good time for us to sit there.
Can you sing a little bit for us?
No.